Good morning, class. Today we're going to create our very first Hello World program in C++. So we're first going to need to get a compiler. The compiler is going to be Dev-Cpp, but since we're running Windows 8, we're going to have to get it from Orwell and not Bloodshed. So let's go to Google, type in Orwell, C++, and we're going to get it from sourceforge.net. This is a free compiler, so you can see here, a free, portable, fast, and simple C++ IDE. And we start the download right there. You notice you're downloading here. Once you get a pop-up window, you're going to hit run. And since I already have it downloaded, your basic install is going to be just accepting the default settings, and for that you'll click yes. So let us go to Dev-Cpp, and the IDE here looks exactly the same as if you would have downloaded it from Bloodshed. So you still have your basic file menus here, drop-down toolbars. You can open existing programs that you've been working on, or you go to a new. We're going to do new source file. So let's start with first adding comments. You're going to do these forward slashes, 2 of them, and you're going to enter your comment, and we'll put on here my first Hello World program. And I'd like to point out that whatever you put on these forward slashes will not affect and will not come out when you run your program. So let's add our first command, and this command is going to be something that you will need in order to compile any program. It's going to be include iostream Then after that you need to put in a statement using my namespace std. The next statement will be integral main parentheses and then some braces, excuse me. Once you have that, you do your actions, cout, 2 less than signs, your quotations, hello world, then we do our return 0. So this is what you need. We'll add some more stuff this is the basics here. You need this command, these 2 statements, and this statement here as well. What goes in here would be whatever it is you're trying to do. But without these here, you will get nothing. You will get errors. Talking about errors, once we go up here to execute, you do a compile, and then once it's compiled and you get no errors, you do a run. Once you have it running smoothly, whatever changes you make, you can go straight to compile and run. So let's do a compile to see our first error and how we will debug it. It's going to ask you first to title it. Title Hello World. So this is what you get here. You get an X here. This means you have a error while you're debugging. So if you see the cursor here, it's already telling me where my error is. And I know I did it intentionally. It's supposed to be namespace. But I wanted you to see that. So now let's do it. Another compile. And notice down here, you get no errors, no warnings. So now we can run it. Run. And there's hello world. The nice thing about this Orwell is that normally in a different Dev-C++, you would not get it to pause. And you would have to type in here system pause. And that would pause your system from just snap running it. It's not going to make any difference on this one here because it does it for you. But what I want you to see is this says hello world and then no space in between here or no extra line. This isn't down here. How do we do that? There's three ways that we can do that. We can go in here and right after hello world do the backslash n. That will give us a new space, a new line. I'll create a new line. Let's look at it. See there? Big difference, new line. Another way to do that is right after your quotation marks, two more less than signs, and end line. Here it is again. One last way to do it. See out again, and this time end line, and that'll give us our third way to add a new line. There it is. So we'll leave this like that. It's already saved, so you can just go back to save, and it'll save what you just did. Or we can also go to open, and here you go to wherever you have your 16 programs that you've worked on before, and you can go in and open a new one. There we go. Comment on it, and you can work on two different ones. You go back to your old one. So on here you can also add, just like I added a comment up here, you can add comments right after lines. So make it neat. Come out here and do a comment which, let's say, creates a new line, and you'll see that it will not affect it at all. Let's do the same thing. So your comments can be before or even during to explain what it is you're creating there. So that's it. Have some fun with it, compile some stuff, and that ends this video.